Wait, you missed something. While this may just look like a frame, it can say a lot more than you think. Why did this crew decide to land with the gear up? Why did they turn back instead of figuring things out? In this short, I'll cover my perspective based on my hours of research on the South Korea crash and answer common questions. Make sure to stick around for the end, since I'll discuss information that nobody else has talked about and give a cohesive story based on current information. Disclaimer, I'm not an air crash investigator and this is all speculation. What is so confusing and intriguing about this frame is that you can see the right hand reverser is deployed, but the left is not. This makes zero sense. In another video, you can clearly see a compressor stall on the right hand engine. Why would the crew activate reverse thrust on their broken engine, but not on their working engine? Or is it really a working engine? If you look at the flight path data, the plane disappears on its approach path. This can only indicate one relevant thing. The plane lost total power. I geolocated this video recording to this hotel. The location of the compressor stall matches closely with the disappearance of the flight path data, indicating a correlation between the bird strike and the loss of electrical power. Since the engines power the aircraft, this means that both engines failed or were shut down. The auxiliary power unit, which could provide power without engines, was never started as well. With this context, here's what I think happened. The crew were stabilized on approach when suddenly they hit a flock of birds. Immediately, they initiated a go-around and attempted to climb. However, after applying full thrust, the already damaged engine became unusable. But in a haste, the crew accidentally shut down the working engine. Because they were not able to continue flying for much longer with one broken engine, the crew then decided to fly a teardrop maneuver to set up for an approach. Coming in high and fast, one pilot most likely focused on reducing speed, while the other focused on trying to diagnose the engine and solve issues. Both hyper-focused, they fell under subtle incapacitation, and by the time they realized their landing gear was not down, they were almost over the runway. Extending the gear while landing would be quite dangerous, as there was a major risk of contact while the gear was not locked, possibly causing a flip or other unforeseen issue. Knowing that they wouldn't be able to go around with limited engine thrust, the captain still tried to land the plane even after floating, but sadly ended up overrunning and crashing into the ILS antenna.